system.
We were doing this thing with that little rope. Kind of like, this rope's really long.
Stop!
It's
It's
recording.
recording.
Oh,
We should do that again.
All right, here we go. Like, what new things have you learned this year?
Yeah. No.
All right, so elimination means that we're going to take out. So when we eliminate a variable from one side to the other, so like if I have, for example, 2x plus 6 equals 3. So if I want to eliminate this 6 from over here with the x, what do I do? How? I subtract it.
So it'd be -3.
And that eliminates, right? That eliminates that 6. So what we're trying to do today is we're trying to get a variable where we have opposite signs and the same number so that we can eliminate the variable. And this is probably the easiest of the 3 ways to solve a system of equations. So we have some steps that we're going to follow. The first one is to line up like terms for all equations. So that means when you have a system, your variables have to be stacked on top of each other. So do we have variables stacked up on top of each other? Fantastic. All right, so we're going to rewrite our system right here on number 1. So 3y plus x equals 4, and y minus 2x equals 6. Are you ready? Does anybody need another minute? Okay. Go ahead and read step 2 and think if you know what that means. Think about what it says and see if you know what that means. Not out loud. All right. So what does it mean when it says look for inverse coefficients?
Look left for the opposite.
For the opposite. Awesome. So different signs, right? So when it says look for inverse coefficients that will eliminate one variable, that means look for opposite signs and the same number out front. Now it says if you can't find some, make some by multiplying. So what we're looking for is opposite signs. Do we have a variable with opposite signs? Yes. Which one? X. So X has opposite signs. We have a plus up here and a minus down here. So in elimination, this is the one where the two systems literally work together the whole time to find your solution. Before, we've taken parts of one and plugged it into the other. We've graphed, but this time they work together. So what could we do if we add straight down? What do we need to do to make these X's eliminate? Multiply by what? -2? We would multiply this top one by +2 because we want these to eliminate. So to eliminate, this X has to be 2. Does everybody understand that? If you add straight down, we have to have the same number. So let's all multiply the top one by 2.
So the 3 and the 3y and the y will...
They will not eliminate. We're eliminating X this time.
So we multiply everything by 2.
Everything inside by 2. Everything, everything.
So 6y plus 2x.
Yes. 6y plus 2x equals 8. Does everybody see where we got that from? Are we sure?
Yes.
All we did was multiply everything by what?
2.
Look at us go. Okay, take our second equation and we're going to write it below it. So step 1 was to look for inverse line up like terms. Step 2, was to look for inverse coefficients, and if you don't have it, make it. Step 3 is to eliminate. So if we wanted to eliminate and we worked straight down, would we add these together or subtract them to eliminate? Add. Draw a line under. Put a big old plus sign. If they are opposite, you add. So if we add straight down, what's 6y plus thank you. What's 2x plus negative 2x? It dies. What's 8 plus 6?
14.
Boom, we've eliminated.
Then we got 3 times y equals 14.
So then, we've eliminated for step 3. We have to solve for y. So what does y equal?
2. Oh, not. I mean, it's 2. I divided by 7.
Scary children. Y equals 2. Now, are we done?
No.
What do we have to do? We have to find x. How do we find x? Plug it back in where?
To the y.
To the y. And I always plug into the top equation just so I don't have to think about where I'm plugging it in. So I always take whatever this is and I plug it into the top. So that's going to be 3 times 2 plus x equals 4. What's 3 times 2? How would we get x by itself? Subtract what? So x equals negative 2. Now, how do we write our answer? What is the solution to a system? A point. Take a point. All right, so how do we write it? Curtis? Good. Both of you take a point because I heard you say it. Negative 2, 2. Boom, that's it. I know. I love elimination. You just kill them. Killing all the letters. All right. Are we ready for our next one? Do you have any questions so far? You don't understand it? What part? Okay. Do you want to practice one more and then see? That'll probably help. All right. So una más, and we're going to see if we're still confused from there before we ask 40,000 questions.
Can I ask one question?
Yeah.
Why does the negative 2 become positive?
Where?
On 1.
What? Say it to me again.
Like, y equals negative 2x, or minus 2x equals 6. Wouldn't that... Why did you do positive 2 instead of negative 2? Multiply.
Oh, okay. I got this right here.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I thought you meant here, and I thought I plugged in the wrong thing, but I didn't. Okay, sorry. We multiplied by positive 2 up top because we want opposite signs.
Okay.
So we want this to be a positive 2.
Okay.
If this was a positive 2, we could multiply by a negative 2 so we could have opposite signs.
Okay.
Yep. All right, let's turn it over. This is going to be 30-something next. 36B. 30-something next. Good Lord, Blair. All right. Example 1. Solve using elimination. All right, here's our first system. I do not want you to try it without me. I just want you to write it down. And then I have to take attendance because I forgot to do that. Now just write it down and then go back and read step 1 and think about what we have to look for. Reread step 1 and think about what we have to look for. Okay, so what do we look for in step 1? What does it say?
Line up like
Line up like terms, all right? So what is, do we have like terms lined up? We have our x's on top of each other. We have our y's on top of each other. So that's what we're looking for. Now, what does step 2 ask us to look for? Inverse coefficient. So that means we need the same number, opposite sign. Do we have a variable that has the same number and opposite signs? Which one? The 4x. Awesome. So if we add straight down to eliminate, this time we don't have to multiply. If we add straight down, negative 4x plus 4x, what's going to happen there? 0. Awesome. All right. What's 5y plus 6y? 11y. And then 17 plus negative 6. Look at you go. Y equals 1. Are we done? No. Does everybody, before we go any further, does anybody have any questions on what we just did? Anybody? Does it make a little more sense? Yes, no, maybe? Okay. All right, now we have to find what? X. How do we find X? Plug it into the top one. Take this guy. Plug it in up here. So negative 4x plus 5. What does y equal?
1.
Times 1. Awesome. Equals 17. All right, what's 5 times 1? Now what do we do? Awesome. And what does x equal? Negative 3. How do we write our answer? Okay. I'm just going to write it instead of trying to ask a question. Questions? I know. All right, what if they have the same sign? If they have opposite signs, we add rather. What do we do if they have the same sign? We can multiply by negative 1 or subtract. Awesome. It's the same thing. So either way works. Can you guys, well, we'll do one more like this, and then we're going to do another one. So you guys try this next one without me.
which one is easier when you add or multiply?
It depends on what your problem looks like. I didn't mean to draw that line there. Do not draw that line there. No. The line that your crazy teacher drew. Yeah. All right, work on that one without me. A notator. So if you add straight down, look at you go. So what does M equal? Did everybody get that? Yay! How many of us got that right? Raise your hand. Oh my gosh, take a point for your table if you got it right. Good job. So then you take this and you plug it in up top. So that gives you 5 times, what does M equal? Awesome. Woo! Yes. 24 plus 24 is? Yeah. You have to add everything when you add straight down. Everything. No. Add everything, children. Make yourself a note that says add everything. Add everything. 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 Yes. Alright, so if they have opposite signs, you add. If they have same signs, you subtract. So how do we write our coordinate? 6, 3. Take a point. Now, why is it 6, 3 and not 3, 6? We saw for Y first up here, and it came last.
I couldn't tell which one was X and Y. Oh, alphabetical order.
Alphabetical order, always.
Yeah, let me take a piece of my point. Let me put it in a piece.
No, I had to whisper it to you. Alright, now, on C, we're going to do C together. C is in cotato.
So
Now,
if it's on a test like that, it's always going to be in alphabetical order.
yes, always. Make yourself another note that says alphabetical order.
Alphabetical.
Do we need to know how to spell alphabetical?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Or you can put A, or
No, we're going to learn how to write alphabetical. It's alphabetical.
That doesn't look right.
Whoa.
No.
Me too. Alright, so write that down so we can get ready for C. Let's go. C. We need to look for same coefficient, opposite signs. Now, I have the same coefficient, but I don't have opposite signs. So am I going to add or subtract?
subtract.
Subtract. So, same sign, subtract. Subtract, my children. Yes. So we have like 10 minutes left in class, so we have all kinds of time.
That here.
B is in potato. It's A. Why would it be A and H?
I mean B and H. I mean, like, I was wondering if that was a B or H.
They have to be the same variable.
I was wondering if it was a B or H.
I understand, but why would I write A and H is what I'm asking you. Okay.
Because you're silly.
You're silly.
I know.
Why do you do that?
Okay. We have same sign.
But this one had the same sign. We had it.
Which one?
The one we just did.
Those are opposite signs. Alright, so we subtract. A minus A is eliminated. 4 minus 10 is
-6.
B. Awesome. -4 minus -16. 12. Take a point, Curtis. Now what would we do?
Then you divide.
So,
-6.
B equals -2.
So you get A.
Does everybody see how we got that? Yes.
Equal to charge.
I can't hear you.
This has been
We subtracted because we have the same sign on the A. So both of these are positive. To eliminate, you have to subtract. Yes.
On the same sign, you subtract. On the same sign.
Yes.
Will there ever be like one that the things don't match?
Yes. That's what we're about to do.
That's fine.
Alright, so now we have B. Did you say S up?
Yep.
Wait, Miss Andre.
Josh, I heard you say it when we walked in the class.
Yeah, Josh, you got it.
Josh, why are you
-4 minus a -16. Baby, it's -4 minus a -16. That's what it is. Make sure when you're plugging those in that you watch your signs. Alright, so if we get A plus 4 times -2 equals -4. Did anybody go ahead and solve for A? Jeremiah, tell me what it is. What? 4. Okay, take a point. If you yelled 4, take a point. Remember, you cannot go over today. Are we ready for our next problem? No? I won't. Or what? You're going to sue? Okay. You're 5. Alright, any questions on this first page? So, same sign, subtract, opposite signs, add. Same sign, subtract. SSS. Yes.
This part right here.
Uh-huh.
After we're done with the whole entire thing, we always do that one next.
Yes. After you do this, always plug into the top one. No, we got one more problem to do. I don't care what you want. You have what? Why? It's pretty too. You have to take history. Alright, here we go. D. As in potato. What is happening? Okay.
Got nothing in there.
Okay, so now we have, here we go. X plus y equals 2, and negative 3x plus 4y equals 15. So don't say anything, don't ask any questions. I want you to just write it down and then think about how we would solve it. Don't yell at me. Negative 3x plus 4y equals 15. Who thinks they might know how we solve this? Curtis?
So you add.
Do we have the same? Do we have the same coefficient on either of those? No. So we can't cancel. If we added or subtracted straight down, we would still have x and y in our problem. So we need to figure out how to eliminate a variable. Now, I would eliminate the one that already has the opposite sign. These have the same sign, so I don't really care about y right now. But what could we do to eliminate x? Multiply where?
The whole problem.
Which one? The first one. Yes, awesome. All right, so let's multiply the top by 3. Now, the reason we chose that is because they have opposite signs. So we're going to multiply the top one by 3. Multiply everything by 3. What number is this? Okay, so if we want to eliminate, they have to be the same number. What do I have to multiply this by to get the same number? All right, so 3x plus 3y equals 6. And then we just bring this guy over.
I did that wrong.
Negative 3x plus 4y equals 15. Is everybody with me?
Yes.
Okay. Now, do we have same sign or opposite sign? So we add. Add straight down. I don't know what is in me in my lines today. Alright, so 3x plus negative 3 does what? Cross out. So 3 plus 4 is 7y. And 6 plus 15 is 21. Does everybody see how we got that? Do you see what we did? Are you sure? So y equals 3. Awesome. Now, plug it back into the original top one. So take this y right here and plug it in here. So that gives us x plus, what does y equal? 3, which equals 2. So what does x equal? What? Negative 1. Take a point if you said negative 1. So how do we write our coordinate? Take a point. Questions? Can you do your homework without freaking out? If you freak out, what should you do? Or Google Classroom, because we put the videos up. So rewatch it and figure out what we did. Here are your 2 homework problems. This is marked out. It should just be 6x plus y. I'm also going to put extra problems on Google Classroom if you want to practice some more. Some of you need to practice some more.